In this lovely pastoral setting, all the creatures of the earth and the birds of the air are happy and at peace, free to pursue their various interests without interruption, free to come and go as they see fit. All free. All that is, except for a lowly story writer at a movie company here in the valley. Why do I put up with it? Locked inside all day. And now the director wants me to write a different kitty cartoon. Now, what do you suppose he means by different? The way he is different from all other human beings? Would he ever be furious if he heard that? Oh, well, I better think of something pretty soon, or he really is going to be furious anyway. Now, let's see. The first shadows of night have fallen on the city. That's a good start. The bright windows look like many eyes gleaming in the night. Most of the inhabitants of the city are already home and settled in for the night. One little boy's father is returning to a late dinner, and for a very special reason. He has been shopping at a very special store, a store that sells wonderful things for children, and he has purchased a grand surprise for his little boy.
Hello, John.
Hello, dear. Is Jackie upstairs?
Yes, he's in the playroom.
Good. I brought him a present. I'll take it up to him.
Yes, but hurry. Dinner is almost ready.
All right, dear.
There's no time to lose. Quick, get into the car. We have to reach the border before it's too late. Vroom, 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 vroom.
Jackie! Jackie, come here. I have something for you.
Coming, Dad.
I brought you a present. I hope you like it.
Oh, gee, thanks, Dad. What a heavy box. Big, too. I wonder what could be inside. Truck, maybe? Wow, 10 soldiers. Just what I always wanted. Oh, thank you, Dad. I know just where I'm gonna put them. You two can stand guard over the merry-go-round. And let's see, I better have a couple over here to protect my books. One to watch high, one to watch low. And of course, these go in front of the forest. Better make it 3 to keep the wild animals in. Now, the last 2 can guard the airport. Come on, soldier. Uh-oh, what happened to his leg? He's crippled, Dad.
Come on, son. It's time for dinner.
But, Dad, one of my soldiers is crippled.
Well, he's probably a hero who lost his leg in action. Come on now, hurry up, or your mother is going to be angry. In that case, he can stand guard over the castle from this pedestal. Be on the alert, brave soldier, and don't let the enemy get past you. Understand? Goodbye, and good luck.
Well, guarding the castle is quite a responsibility. I had better survey the terrain. Huh? Hi!
Oh, he's handsome.
Oh. What a beautiful ballerina. And my gosh, look, she dances on only one leg. Huh? Uh-oh. Is somebody there? Oh, it's just lights out. Well, that means I have to be especially alert. This is an important assignment. Huh?
Yes, my handsome soldier, keep looking this way.
At that moment, love blossomed in the hearts of the handsome soldier and his beautiful ballerina, and it glittered like the diamond brooch on her gown, and they became unaware of anything but each other and the magic that had transpired between them. Then, as they gazed in rapture, another wondrous thing was taking place. Their love had awakened the other toys.
Ladies and gentlemen, old people as well as young, it is midnight and the carnival is about to start. Come one, come all, and the more the merrier. Let the music start!
Then all manner of miracles began to occur. The band began to play, and to the delight of the young lovers, all the toys came to life.
Ah, firemen! Oh, boy, look Look at that engine. Don't they look terrific in their dress uniforms? And this? Oh, holy cow, it's a real juggler. Watch out! Huh?
But the most amazing thing of all to the soldier was a little bird in a tall hat who suddenly came to life and started to fly around his cage. And then, as if to show his versatility, he even did a little pirouette and sang a jolly song. He could not keep his eyes away from the little ballerina for very long, however, for she was very beautiful. And when he chanced to glance her way, she would respond with such love that he forgot his duty and would bask in the warmth of her blushes, which were many and frequent. At one such time, when the soldier's attention was diverted, the evil elf of the playroom crept upon the castle.
Halt! Who goes there? Huh? Who's that? Is he the enemy?
You would think things couldn't get worse for the little soldier at this point, wouldn't you? But the evil elf of the playroom was a powerful magician, and he was determined to separate the lovers even further. And it nearly was a flood. The lightning flashed, and the thunder crashed, and the deluge continued throughout the night. At a time when most people are fast asleep, many were awakened by the spattering raindrops and the din of the storm. Presently, however, the fury of the elements abated, and by morning, the rain had slowed to an occasional trickle.
Oh, ballerina. Oh. Will I ever see you again, or is this the end of me?
Come on, Billy. We'll be late for school.
We've got plenty of time. What's that over there?
Why don't you pick it up and see?
It's a little toy soldier.
I wonder where he came from.
I don't know, but look, he only has one leg.
Since he can't walk, why don't we put him in a boat and let him ride?
Good idea. Here we go. Now he can be a captain and sail out to sea. Hey, okay, let us go. Bravo, Captain. Oh, go on.
Oh!
Do it.
Oh, boy, how did I get into this mess? What's this coming? Oh, no! I must be entering the jaws of death.
Well, now, what have we here?
Oh, wow. What's that?
Hold it here. You can't go by here until you pay the toll.
Look out! Look out!
Hold it. Hold it there, Weinstein. Okay, but he'll get his.
This is nothing like combat. And I thought that the charge of the Light Brigade was rough. It'll be a miracle if I can ever survive this wild roller coaster ride. Whoa. Oh, hey, what's that up ahead there? It looks like light. Oh, by George, it is light. I might make it out of this mess after all. Oh, that sounds like a waterfall. It is a waterfall!
Yes, the brave soldier descended, convinced now that he would never again set eyes on his beautiful ballerina. And as he sank into ever-increasing darkness, a small miracle indeed did occur. For just when he was thinking that all was lost, a great fish began to circle hungrily. Suddenly, without warning, the fish dove on what he regarded as a juicy morsel and snapped up the soldier and swallowed him whole.
Now what? I must be inside the belly of a whale. Boy, is it ever dark in this place.
And then the second part of the miracle occurred, because the fish had snapped at a passing worm that was connected to the hook on the line of a fisherman.
Wow! This whale must be nuts the way he's jumping around. Maybe he's having trouble trying to digest me. Hey, come on, take it easy. What's going on out there? Are you trying to make me sick? Here we go again. Come on, fish, this is worse than the boat. What are you doing to me? Give me a break, come on. Hey. What's going on? Is there anyone out there who can hear what I'm saying? Hey, how about getting me out of here? Well, that's some improvement. Huh?
How on earth did you get inside that fish? We've been looking all over for you. And the little ballerina has been heartsick since you've been gone. Now you stand right there, understand? And don't you run away again.
My little ballerina.
Soldier! I missed you terribly. I thought I'd never see you again.
Oh, now that I know you love me, I'm never gonna leave you again. I promise you.
Whoa!
Who's here? It's time for target practice. Bingo!
Oh, no! Oh! Don't leave me again, my soldier. I love you, and I don't want to live without you. Oh, good fairy of the toys, help me to be with my soldier forever. A miracle.
Praying for a miracle, are you? Why, you stupid girl, how many miracles do you think you can pull off? What? Where do you think you're going? Come back here!
But the miracle of love is stronger than the strongest magic, and a gentle breeze from the broken window carried the little ballerina to the fire.
No, my beloved, save yourself!
Now it's all right.
And because their love was so all-consuming, the little soldier and the ballerina were blissfully unaware of the flames that devoured them. And when the fire had finally cooled the following morning, Jackie and his parents were unable to understand what it all meant. But the toys could have told them, for the radiant glittering of the ballerina's diamond brooch was still visible through the ashes, joined forever to the heart of her brave soldier.
You have got to be kidding! What kind of a story is this? A tin soldier and a ballerina? What's up in the tradition? You got no wolf, cookies, no Little Riding Hood? I thought you said you could write stories.
But boss, you said to write something different.
Shut up, I'm thinking. What you've got to do is jazz it up a little with something entirely new and original. Don't lose that traditional touch. Got it? Think about it. I just had a wonderful idea. Now listen carefully. Little kids are always receptive to stories about fantasy. I'll give you a marvelous example. Beautiful, imaginative, happy little tales about Storybook Land. Now bring me something good here fired! Have I made myself perfectly clear?
Yes, sir. Perfectly. Thank you. I wasn't really scared, actually.
Hey, Hey, stupid! You gonna sleep out there, or are you waiting for me to do it all? Now get moving! Or I'll find somebody else who will!
Jawohl, meine kleine Führer, Sieg heil! Yakety, 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 yak! Pooey! Okay, troops, forward march. Something traditional, but a jazzed-up version of Red Riding Hood. Got it. Step lively now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, boy. Fun's fun, but this assignment is ridiculous. All that raving, and I still don't know what he really wants. Let's see. He said to be imaginative. Okay. Suppose I imagine that the tools did all the work. Ha! Yeah! Let them think up some story ideas. Yeah, why not?
Not a bad idea. We can think up the stories. We do all the work anyway. Well, I guess the first thing to do is get the pinup. We need him to bring some color to this group. Come on, up and at him. Let's go, lazy bones.
All right, up and at 'em. Everybody up.
Come on in, Pen.
I bet he forgets about squeaking again. Look, what did I tell you? Ha! I get things going around here, and this is the thanks I get. Okay, I'll take care of it myself. Oh, swell. Now my head is stuck. Well, any suggestions? No, you're a lot of help.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the big idea? How come I'm the only one that's still in the dark? Are you trying to be a comedian or something? See that black foot? It's just right for kicking, if you get my meaning.
Why, sure. I'll get right to it, and then we'll be pals again, okay?
Well, okay.
Here you go. Alakazam.
You look much better now.
Now let's get to work so our writer can keep his job.
Oh, great idea, but where should we start?
Someone tell a story.
Say, why don't you start, Pen? You know a lot of stories.
Now let me think. How about Alibaba and the Broken Thumb?
Come on, that's not even a story.
No.
Nope, I guess not. Ah, I've got a story. Huh? The one about Snow White. Huh? You know, with the prince and the 7 dwarfs, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Huh? Remember that little goodie about the poisoned apple that the old witch made for beautiful Snow White?
Want to swallow, dearie? No.
What do you guys think?
Nothing doing. It's lousy.
Huh? These guys are too much. My brain is boiling over. What it needs is a little air to cool down and come up with a hot story idea. Aha! What about Cinderella and the Prince? Huh?
They want something different. That's the worst idea yet.
No. All right, somebody else think of a story then.
If Ben can't think of anything, how about Eraser?
That's a great idea. Whee! My turn. This one, that one, this and that. Rhyming rhymes is where it's at. 1Z, 2Z, 3Z, 4. That's all there is. There ain't no more. We want a fable, happy or sad, things that are interesting, human, and glad. A fable to give many moments of joy for friends and for us. A wonderful toy! Oopla! What's in here? Oh, my goodness!
He's done it now. The dancing colors are out.
Wait! Look out! Alley-oop! Every good story starts with a premise. The question is, what shall the premise be? Open! Asked a question mark with a mind of its very own. Now what are you becoming? This isn't the kind of story I wanted to tell. Let go of me, let go of me, I say! Help! Really, if you persist in this, I won't be responsible for what happens. I knew something like this was going to happen. Bullies always wind up the same way.
Here, take this.
Perhaps it would be better if we considered perennial favorites of grown-ups as well as children. Alley-oop!
I sure hope this story is better than the last one.
The first thing we need is a magic door. There. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting a man of great dignity and reserve, our protagonist, Harlequin.
Now we shall see.
And the irrepressible Punchinello. So named for his tendency to punch people in unexpected places.
Kind of interesting, but dumb.
Who can do better?
Professor Baldoni hasn't been given a chance. Let's call him the wizard now, huh?
Presenting Wizard Baldoni.
You there, draw an open fireplace for me, and make it big enough to accommodate the biggest pot and the hottest coals, yes. And make it of stone, will you? Thanks. Well done. That's a very fine fireplace indeed. Now, lightning. Thus, let it become real and glow with hot coals. Oh, that's good. Now, let's have a pot. And the dark powers of the universe will work their magic together with the dancing star of light at the command of the great Baldoni. Let the dancing star create for me a living pitcher for carrying water, and my magic lightning will make it multiply itself. Oh, I like that. You can start any time now. Quickly now, bring water and fill the pot to the brim. Faster, faster! There isn't much time, I command you. Let the pot come to the fire, and the pitchers come to the pot. They're to be reunited. And now, let the spell begin. You notice how that pot keeps growing? That's a good spell. Not too many of us can do that anymore. Delightful. And now the essence of the Milky Way, combined with a little liquid stardust and a dash of butterfly milk, topped off with a squirt of carbonated ladybug tears. Oh, and let the mixture be gently blended into the boiling cauldron. Okay, boys, I'll take over from here. Here we go. Now, let's see. Hickory-dickory-dat, a mouse went out with a bat. The clock struck 1, he pulled out a gun, and shot the tail off the cat. That should have worked. It must need a little more water. All right, you guys, come on over here. Let's try it again. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, hickory-dickory-dee. A mouse went out to the sea. They torpedoed the boat, he said, and I quote, zoops and fiddly-dee. Wait a minute. What's this? Whoa! Oh, great Scott! What happened? That's what I get for hiring cheap help. Well, back to the old drawing board. Oh, my goodness, what a mess. So long, boys. Cheerio. Pip, pip. Ciao. See you now.
Professor Baldoni is just full of baloney.
You've got to admit he's very interesting, though.
That may be true, Jawhead, but if he gets any more interesting, he'll probably blow the whole bunch of us to kingdom come.
So what? A writer friend would put us all back together again.
Well, he didn't blow us up, so why don't we call him back for another shot at it, huh? Huh?
Huh? Another shot at what? Trying to blow us all up? Come, old boy. Anybody can do better than that idea.
Oh, why worry? We'll soon be out of a job in any case.
You may be right about that. Well, if you want to give him another chance, I wash my hands of the entire episode.
Wizard Baldoni come back from afar. Awaken him now, O little dancing star.
What's going on? Must I do everything myself? All right, here I am. Okay, let's get on with it. The metal can with blocks of wood. Come close and I'll make something good. Expel your contents on the ground. Let's see what treasures can be found. Oh, now that's interesting. What do we got here? Oh, yes. From such as these are wonders done. I'll join the pieces one by one. And from this aged and hoary hand, a train to capture Storyland. Oh, yes.
Bored? Okay, let's go! Whee! Whee! This is gonna be fun! Gangway! I don't know where to look to find Storyland, but I'm sure it must be somewhere around here. All I have to do is travel around this great big sky. It should be a fantastic voyage, wherever I happen to go. Whoa! Who's that over there? I'd better have a closer look. Hello. Excuse me for disturbing you, beautiful lady. My, she's pretty. So much to see. Huh? Oh. Look here, a baby about to be born.
Hello, little train. Will you come and play with me after I'm born?
He's a cute little fella.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye. Boy, what's next? Oh, a flying box that opens by itself. Oh, nothing around here worth telling a story about.
Obviously, this train can't see very well. What he needs is the sun. Come on out, old son.
So, with the light of the blazing sun to guide him, the little train happily chugged his way around the vast universe in search of the fabled Storyland. He saw many things on his journey. He saw, for instance, that the Earth is really round. And to prove it, he chugged around it several times. In fact, he became so fascinated with the Earth that at first he didn't notice the glittering stranger that had drawn near.
Hey! I found it! I found it! I found it! I found Storyland! Yay!
It was indeed Storyland, and the little train chugged round and round it in excited delight until, unable to contain himself any further, he plunged into the pages of a story. Well, he was so proud to have found this wondrous place that he capered and cavorted for sheer joy. He puffed and he chugged and he called out to everyone, even the birds, until at last he remembered the reason why he had come. He was supposed to be finding a story for his writer friend. Oh, well. He did finally make his way out to the country, where the seeds of a story were being planted in a small circus on the outskirts of town.
All right, let's get this show on the road. Why don't I ever get any cooperation around here? Where the devil is everybody? Come on, get that tent down. Everything packed away. I want to be out of here before nightfall. Paco, where is that little orphan?
He was sleeping in his basket in the last wagon the last time I saw him.
Good, good. All right. We're wasting daylight. On now, let's roll.
So the tents were folded and the wagons loaded for the circus to move on to the next town in its endless cycle of bringing entertainment to people all over the countryside. And as the wagons struggled laboriously over the rough country road, the last one lost part of its cargo.
Oh! Wait for me!
Who do you think you are, you silly pickle mummets? Now then. Lion!
How
handout over there. There's a family of rabbits who have plenty of food. Just go down and tell Mrs. Rabbit that you're a friend of mine.
Well, naturally, the little lion didn't wish to appear forward, so he chose a more casual approach, one that was perhaps more in keeping with his natural tendency. In fact, so withdrawn was he that he stopped to pass the time of day with a friendly mother hen whom he met along the way. Till at last.
Oh. Well, you must be terribly hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ah, would you like to stay here with us?
Mm-hmm.
First, you'll have to learn to be a vegetarian. And we'll have to think up a name for you, so let me see now. I've got an idea. After all, you were born a lion. So why don't we call you Leon?
Leon! Brother Leon! Yay!
So the kindly rabbits decided to adopt Leon as one of their own, with only the condition that he learn to become a vegetarian. He readily agreed, partly because he wasn't exactly sure what a vegetarian was, and partly because he was still hungry enough to eat anything that was offered to him. Meanwhile, nearby...
By George, this is great reading. The continuing saga of the rabbit family. This is literature one can really sink one's teeth into. Oh, say, this part is good. Barbecued rabbit. Rabbit legs, charcoal broiled. Braised rabbit ears. Welsh rabbit, basted Belgian hare. Egad, no wonder this is a #1 bestseller. The author must be a wolf of impeccable good taste. As well as having a firm grasp on his subject, one can almost smell the rich aroma of a fat broth wafted gently on the breeze. Can that be carrot soup for rabbits? Is it my birthday? Rabbit dinner, here I come.
We want soup! We want soup! We want soup! 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 Ah, here it is.
Some for you, and...
Give it to me.
Leon, what manners? All right, now listen. This is a carrot. There is nothing more delicious. All rabbits love the taste of carrots. They are also nutritious and good for the eyes. But first you have to learn to nibble it properly, as it is difficult to digest. The bites have to be small and quick. All right, children, now, let me see you nibble. Very well. Now, Leon, won't you join us? Show us how you can nibble a carrot, too.
Yeah.
You have to nibble it, not gulp it.
Mama, he's a lion. How can he nibble? Lions like meat, not vegetables. He'll never learn to eat like a rabbit. It's not true, Mom. I am too a rabbit. Look. Yum, 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 yum. See that, Mom?
Oh, yes, my little one, you ate the carrot very well, but it really isn't fair to you. You're really a lion, after all, and you have to live like a lion.
You mean I have to leave?
Yes, my son, and please go quickly, or else I won't have the courage to tell you again. Good luck.
Goodbye, Leo. Goodbye. Hurry back.
What was that evil laugh? It sounded like the wolf. Run, children, hide, quickly.
Help!
Oh! Oh, no, no, go away, go away. Oh, oh. I'm too tough.
Hello there.
Who are you?
You see, my name is Leon.
You're supposed to be a lion. What are you doing living with a bunch of rabbits anyway?
Now, Leon, don't let him bully you. Just roar.
Oh, uh-huh.
That's supposed to be a roar? Why, I'm scared to death. Please don't hurt me. Please to meet you, Leon. You're a lion, my son, the king of beasts. Now go out there and fight, fight.
Let me at him.
You want to play rough, huh? Oh no, don't!
And if you ever come back again, you big bully, you'll get more of the same.
Look what Leon did. He bit his tail off. And now Mama's bringing more soup. Just for him.
Surprise, Leon. I made some more soup. What's the matter? Aren't you hungry anymore?
Phew.
I guess now you'll be staying here forever.
Then all the little birds and animals of the forest laughed and squealed for joy because they realized that they would be safe from the wolf as long as Leon was near. And Leon was happy too because he was back with his adopted family at last, and he did love carrot soup. As for the wolf, well, he was very unhappy and spent all his time in bitter grief over the loss of his missing appendage and gazing into a piece of mirror at the place where it once flourished. Because what good is a wolf without a long bushy tail?
Big bad wolf. Where are you?
Oh, good grief, he's back! Ooh. I've got to get out of here. Someone behind me.
Oh, big bad wolf. Want your tail, huh?
And if I have to come out to get it, here, give it to me. Now go away, please.
2 hop, 3 hop, 4 hop, 5 hop, 6 hop, 7 hop, 8 hop, 9 hop, 10 hop.
When the little train returned, Mother Rabbit had a whole new family. The others had all grown and moved to another part of the forest. On this day, she was busy making donuts to be sent to Grandma Cottontail, who was sick in bed. They would be taken there by Mother Rabbit's best helper, Little Red Ribbon.
Now they should be ready. Ah, there. I think I'll send her a nice jar of currant jelly as well. And to top it off, a little honey, if I can find Buzzy Bumblebee around here. Oh, there you are. If you're not too busy, will you bring me some honey? Oh, no, you can't run a business that way by eating it all yourself. Hasn't anyone ever told you that? My goodness, I don't know where you get your energy. It must be from all that honey. Well, then, that should make a very nice basket for Grandmother Cottontail at a time when she certainly needs to be cheered up. Don't you think so, Buzzy? Oh, leaving already? How delicious they look and smell, too. Enough to make a rabbit give up carrots. Oh, clumsy. Well, I guess the cat deserves some, too. Now dough to get them to Grandma's while they're still hot. Little Red Ribbon. Yoo-hoo.
Coming, Mama.
Hurry, dear. Come inside.
Here I am, Mama. I'm coming right away.
Here, little Red Ribbon, I want you to take this basket of goodies to Grandma Cottontail's house because she's sick in bed and needs something nice to cheer her up.
Right away, Mama. Your donuts are so good that she'll recover in no time at all.
Now be sure to go straight to Grandma's house and don't go through the woods. Take the road that goes through town.
Don't worry, Mama. I will.
Be careful now and stay away from the road through the woods so I won't worry.
Don't worry, Mama. I'm a big girl now.
And as Mother Rabbit watched fondly, Little Red Ribbon started off for Grandma Cottontail's house. The sun was shining, and the birds were singing, and the little girl thought that the world was just a wonderful place, for there was great beauty to be seen along the way. She thought of the delicious goodies that she would soon be presenting to Grandma Cottontail, and held the basket more tightly so as not to lose any of the precious contents. Presently, she came to a division in the road.
That road must go through the woods. Now, let's see. And that one goes through town. Now, what did Mama say? Oh, look at all the beautiful flowers on that road. Oh, and they seem to be singing. How pretty. Grandma's with me. Oh, where did they go? Oh, what happened to all the beautiful flowers? Do you know, Butterfly? Oh, please, Butterfly, don't go. Oh, wait, I want to come with you. Don't leave me here alone, Butterfly. Wait for me, please. Oh, what was that? Mama told me not to take the path through the woods. How silly of me. What am I afraid of? There's nothing in the forest here but trees. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair maiden. Take the keys and lock her up, lock her up, lock her up. Take the keys and lock her up, my fair maiden.
Looks like we're about to have company. I'd better tidy up a bit. Tweedledees and Tweedledums. Sounds like dinner this way comes.
A wonderful bouquet for Grandma Cottontail in this place. This forest is just full of them. 1, 2, 3. Oh. orange tree. Huh? Oh. Huh? Sir, what are you doing with those branches on your head? I'm speaking to you, sir.
Me? Branches? Oh, yes, branches. It's a game I play. I pretend that I'm a tree. Yeah. But tell me, who is this sweet little rabbit going through the woods all by herself?
I'm Little Red Ribbon, and I'm on my way to Grandma Cottontail's house.
Why, I think I know her. Grandma Cottontail and I are old friends. And you know something else? I might just go and call on your dear old granny myself. But you know I've forgotten where the old hag, I mean the dear old Harridan lives. It's been so terribly long. Well?
She's still in the same place, next to the house where Leon lives.
Yeah, Leon the lion.
Yes, the lion that Mama adopted. He's very fierce. One day he saved us from a mean, old, bad wolf who wanted to eat us all. With one bite, Leon took off his big, ugly tail. Did you know about that, sir?
Oh, yes, of course. My goodness, would you look at the time? It's really getting late and I have a very important engagement. You really must excuse me and give my best to your granny.
Goodbye, sir.
So Little Red Ribbon went on her way through the woods in the direction of Grandmother Cottontail's house, totally unaware that she had been talking to the big bad wolf all the time, the very same wolf that Leon had chastised. And she was unaware that he was taking a shortcut through the woods and was rapidly approaching Grandma's house at this very moment.
Could that tantalizing aroma be the smell of rabbit? By George, it is, and there sits the appetizing old crone. All that's missing is a sprig of parsley.
Yes, who is it? Well, I said, who is it?
It's only me.
Who's me?
She's a suspicious old bat. I must be very clever about this. It's Little Red Ribbon.
What's the matter, dear? You sound so strange. Do you have a cold? Well, come in. The door isn't locked.
Meanwhile, Little Red Ribbon approached Grandma Cottontail's house with a light heart, for she had no reason to suspect that the friendly stranger was none other than the big bad wolf. Nor could she know of the mischief he had been up to in the interim. When she arrived at Grandma's, everything appeared to be well. Birds were singing and the sun was shining. Little Red Ribbon stood and gazed at the friendly little cottage and thought that in a few minutes she and Grandma would be enjoying donuts and jam. So with a happy spring in her step, she innocently skipped to the front door. And since she was very polite, naturally, she knocked on the door before entering.
Come in, darling. I haven't locked the door because I'm sick in bed.
Ah. Huh? How did you guess it was me?
A friend from the woods told me. But come in, dear. Why don't you come closer, child? Over here to the bed.
You must have a terrible cold, Grandma. Your voice sounds very strange. Mama sent you some goodies to cheer you up. There's plenty of hot donuts and jam and even a big jar of honey that Buzzy Bee said he made especially for you.
Thank you, my darling. Just put everything on the table there, will you?
My, what a long finger. And it's so big.
Why, it must have been this terrible fever that made it swell up so big.
But, Grandma, it's not only your finger. The fever has made your ears grow, too.
Listen to who's talking.
What is so strange about it, my dear? Have you ever seen a rabbit who didn't have long ears, my pretty?
And your eyes, why are they so large?
Oh, well, you see, I made up my eyes today in case anybody should call. After all, I like to look my best, even though I'm sick in bed. You'll understand these things better when you get a little older. Now, don't ask any more questions, dear. Grandma's getting a little tired of your interminable blabbing.
Oh, you're right, Grandma. I shouldn't have been so inconsiderate. I even forgot to let you smell these beautiful flowers that I picked for you.
No, please. I'd rather not. Stop. You're tickling my nose. I'm allergic to flowers. What have you done? I can't stand it.
What? Allergic? But a lady can't be allergic to flowers. Especially if she's my grandma.
No. She can if she happens to be the big bad wolf.
Well, I have just the thing for hungry bad wolves like you. Here, have some of this lovely medicine. It'll take care of whatever ails you. Now you look more like a cuckoo than a wolf. Oh. Grandma! Grandma, are you inside there? Where are you?
I'm right here, dear, in the chest. My private fortress. You did very well, little one. Hey, Wolf, have a look at this. If you ever come around here again, this is what you'll get over your stupid head, or I'll send my granddaughter after you. Maybe that would cure your appetite for rabbits forever.
Or maybe you should just keep a large supply of medicine handy, Grandma. That seems to have cured Mr. Wolf's appetite for anything.
Well, Little Red Ribbon certainly handled that situation like a champion. So the little train decided it was time to take another run around the universe to charge his cosmic batteries. He thought it was great fun to be able to visit the Milky Way and then come back to Storyland in a different page and even a different chapter. He rang his bell merrily whenever he thought about it. And then he would chug happily around the constellations, belching out great puffs of smoke until it was time to re-enter the great book and settle down to the business of finding another story. He didn't know what kind of adventure he would return to this time, but one thing was certain: the wolf would still be hungry, and the rabbits would have to deal with him again. Some people just never learn.
Disaster Prevention Week, and I'm going to put up signs in the forest, so I might be late. Bye-bye, Mama. Bye. Bye.
All right, Flopsy. Oh, wait a minute. If you see Matthew, tell him I need walnuts, the best he can find. Will you do that?
All right, Mama. Bye. I'm doing it. I guess I better get busy. It's terribly important that I get these signs up as soon as possible so that everyone will be careful to prevent forest disasters. Most people are considerate, but there are always a few who are careless and have to be reminded of safety. That big bad wolf, for instance, doesn't seem to care about anybody but himself except to eat. I certainly hope he pays attention to these signs and learns something from them.
Aha! Oh boy! I'll see if I can help Flopsy. At least I can watch. Hi, Flopsy. It's me, Matthew, up in the tree. I'll be right down to help.
Hi, Matthew. Come ahead.
Gangway, here I come.
Mama needs some of your best walnuts.
The best thing around here is my appetite. Yes, a rabbit stew would be delicious about now. But if one is to prepare a rabbit stew, one must first find the wood with which to build a lovely fire. I'll considerate it was of that nice little rabbit to provide the means of her own immolation. These will work very nicely. Now, what can this mean? My stomach seems to crave a nice walnut stuffing. Perhaps as dressing for a plump squirrel. Oh, well, I'd settle for anything. Now, let's see. Matches. Now to get a good roaring fire going. Uh-oh. Down to my last match. This better be good. Now. There it goes. It won't be long now. Hey, what's the matter with you? Have you lost your mind, you crazy squirrel? Hey! Hold on a minute. What's this all about, you ridiculous rodent? Yes. No, don't do it! No! Stop it, that was my last match! You put out my beautiful fire and I don't have any more matches, you half-pint menace. What's the matter with you? You want to fight? This time, I'm gonna stomp you into a meatball.
What's happened here? All my signs have disappeared. Someone must have taken them. But who would have done such a thing? Only someone who cares nothing about the ecology of the forest. I'll bet that big bad wolf is involved in this somehow. He's the only one I can think of who is mean enough to take down something that helps people to promote good ecology. And where is Matthew? Probably taking a nap, of course. I guess I'll have to do it all. Help! Get the fire department! Get the police! Get somebody! Oh, my paws! My poor paws! Don't just stand there talking, do something!
If that's the best you can think of, it's not helping. Hurry up, Squirrel. What are you waiting for?
I'm coming.
What are you going to do with that stick? What's that supposed to be for? Now where are you going? Hey, come back here. Oh, nobody cares about me. That's the thanks you get for being a nice guy. You're back. Hurry, my little friend, and I'll be your friend forever. Oh, I can't tell you of my gratitude. How can I ever repay your kindness? Wait a moment. I believe I've thought of something. Come a little closer, my friend, that I might express my gratitude. No, not again. My poor tail. What kind of a monster would pick on a man's infirmity? Come back here, you little fiend. I'll saute your giblets. I'll cream your gizzards. I'll mow you down. Yes. Ooh. Ha ha. By George, yes. That lucky old son. Egad, brilliant. Why didn't I think of it before? Wolfie, old boy, you're a blazing genius. It must be about lunchtime now. Let's see now, what'll it be? A braised rack of rabbit with roasted walnut dressing. Perhaps roast rump of rabbit with a glaze of brandy sauce. Cottontail thermidor served with wild rice and country gravy. Oh.
I caught you again, hey? What are you trying to do this time? I can't believe that you haven't learned to be a civilized wolf yet. How many times do I have to tell you that it is dangerous to light a fire in the forest? You are really stupid. Now, I'm not letting you go until you've learned by heart the good principles of ecology. Even if I have to tie you to a tree like a salami.
Tie me? Like a salami? To a tree? I'll become a scout. I'll reform.
In that case, you can start by following the rule of this sign that no one is to light a fire in the forest. Unless all the necessary precautions are taken to prevent its getting out of control. All right, Matthew, now it's your turn to show what you've learned. I'd like you to demonstrate to this blockhead how to apply all the rules, even the simplest, accurately before lighting a fire in the forest without harming the vegetation. Now then, once you find a glade, that is, an open patch, to make it easier for you to understand, you brush it off carefully all around. Matthew, that's enough. Having done this, you then proceed to step number 2. You put some rocks around in a circle, like a stove, to isolate the fire, and then you go to look for dried wood without vandalizing the signs that are put up to warn our society to respect nature. Matthew, Matthew, hurry up. Don't play with fire. I have a feeling that this boob doesn't want to learn.
On the contrary, dear, I think this is a most appetizing lesson.
Oh, you flatterer. Oh. Oh, release me,
What's that?
release me.
What's that you say?
Release
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
Oh, you brute.
You go on, my dear.
Oh, Matthew, do something quickly. Help me, help.
Oh, my. I do seem to be experiencing a temporary hearing disorder.
I'll save you, Flopsy. You release me. Release me this moment, you fiend, or I won't be responsible for the terrible consequences.
What a shame. I just can't hear you.
Hoodlum, ruffian, let me go at once.
What's that? Hungry? Have a carrot. Never let it be said that the big bad wolf would let a guest go hungry. I can't thank you enough for this splendid fire. What a moment. What a thrill.
What's the matter with you? Not hungry? Huh. Well, now I really must be going. You never did look terribly intelligent, but you should see how silly you look at this moment.
Look at all the beautiful stars lighting up the Milky Way.
Huh? Uh-oh. Now that Flopsy's problem is solved, it looks like Topsy, Mopsy, and Edgar are about to have a problem of their own.
Mama, we've been talking it over. And the time has come for us to leave. And go out into the world to seek adventure. Before we get too old to do it.
My children, I have always dreaded the coming of this day.
You shouldn't cry, Mama. We're grown-up rabbits now, and we can take care of ourselves, so you don't have to worry about us anymore. We'll be perfectly safe wherever we go.
Promise me, though, that as soon as you find a place that you think you would like to live,
Yes, Mama?
you will immediately start to build a nice little house with a solid roof and a long, thin chimney impossible for anyone to enter. And don't forget heavy shutters on the windows and a sturdy wooden door to guard against the sinister wickedness of the big bad wolf. Remember, children, he is ready to turn you into his dinner at any moment.
We know, Mama. Everyone has selected his own tools. Mm-hmm. I've got mine. It's useful and it's not heavy. Uh-huh. I've got mine. Look here. I've chosen this axe and a great big ball of twine. For what I've got in mind, I'll need a whole great big bunch of equipment. So I'll bring the whole box. Bye, Mama. Bye-bye, Mama. I'm on my way. I'll see you later, Mama. Boy, these tools are getting heavy. This box is too heavy. I just can't go on any farther.
I guess this'll have to be the end of the line for me. I've got to rest. Oh, it's a good thing I stopped here. This is just the place I was looking for. And look at those wonderful stones over there. They'll make fabulous walls. And there's also plenty of clay to make them stick together. And finally, there's lots and lots of wood to make a fine roof and nice furniture for my house. I can hardly wait.
And so, with happy determination, Edgar set about building his house. He hauled heavy stones to the place he had chosen and busily mixed cement. And gradually, the walls began to rise, for he was a very industrious rabbit. With every trowel of cement and every stone that he put in place, he felt proud and happy at his accomplishment and became more confident as he toiled with mathematical precision and certainty. Mopsy, meanwhile, skipping merrily through the forest, also found a place to pause. In a manner of speaking.
Hey, not bad. I may stick around here. This is it.
So Mopsy also settled down to build a fine house for himself. He cut many bundles of sticks and carefully fastened them together with twine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now I just tie all the ends to my ball and we're practically done. And now, over the limbs! All I have to do is pull the cord and up she goes! Then tie the end to the stump and I'm finished!
And in another part of the forest, Topsy had also begun to weary of walking.
Now, my trusty knife, we'll see what kind of work you can do. A bamboo field, perfect. That'll be just what I need to build my new house. All right, now let's get to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This'll prove that I'm smarter than my brothers. With nothing but a knife, I built a house that's sturdy like Mama said. And will also be strong enough to keep out the big bad wolf. Not even a mosquito can get through these canes. Can you imagine him as big as he is and with a head the size of a pumpkin trying to get in? Just let him try. Well, now let's have a look at it. Very good. I'm obviously a very gifted architect. I could probably build a mansion.
Oh, my word.
Just fits. It certainly should be sturdy enough now.
Well, I guess I've earned a little bit of relaxation.
It's not rabbit stew, but vegetable soup is better than nothing. What's that? Huh? A pipe? Am I hearing things? Maybe it's the first call for dinner. By George, it is the first call for dinner. Yes. Lovely. It's going right to my stomach and moving my appetite. Bravo, my boy, you play with taste. Yes, plump and tasty. Perhaps I should serve you with dumplings. Oh, now there's nothing to be alarmed about. Where are you going? What atrocious manners. Don't slam the door on someone's face. Come on. Open the door, you ridiculous rabbit, or I'll blow your stupid hut away.
Go on and try it.
All right, but you'll be sorry. Hang on to your hat, you hapless hare. Where are you, dear boy? What kind of a host are you, anyway? Slipping away to leave a guest to go hungry.
Mopsy, help me! The wolf is after me and he wants to eat me!
Come back, you heartless creature. How can you be so inconsiderate?
Help! Huh? Mopsy, let me in! The wolf is coming! Open the door! Quick, let me in!
Oh, quickly, get in here! Come on! Oh, you'll be perfectly safe here. This house is as strong as a fort. That bully will never get in. Help! What's going on? An earthquake?
It's just me, Wolfie. Come out, my friends. Let's play a little game that I've devised.
Oh, and what kind of game is that?
I'll tie you, I'll cook you, and I'll eat you. Funny,
Oh, hilarious, but we'd rather not play. Ha-ha!
Ha-ha! What have we here? Oh, you clever little bunny. You're so smart, I'll never get in your house.
That's right, you big blowhard. I'll always be too smart for you, so why don't you just get lost?
Now, let us play. Wait a minute, don't run away. Where are you going? The game isn't over yet, not till we eat.
Huh? What's going on here? I don't like the looks of this. Quickly, come in here! Hurry, hurry, hurry!
What now?
He'll bust right in.
Relax. We'll take care of him, all right.
Huh?
Just watch this. Now! Our big bad wolf should be coming into focus if my instruments are operating properly. We'll be able to see Mr. Wolf in just a second.
Things that a poor soul is forced to endure to get a bite to eat. Here I am. Open the door. Your dinner guest has arrived. I'm sure you can hear me. Why don't we make this easy for all concerned? Let go! Let me go! Let go!
That got him.
That wolf is through.
What do you mean? I haven't even begun to prepare my evening meal yet.
Of course. But to tell the truth, you're such a splendid-looking wolf, I thought it would be a good idea to take a picture of you before dinner.
A splendid idea. Shoot.
Terrific.
That settles that.
Don't be too sure. The wolf will be back. There he comes now, ready with plan 3.
Okay, boss. Come on, Mr. Wolf. Try to give you a nice warm reception.
These confounded rabbits will require a stern reprimand.
Nothing like a friendly
Hello, my friends. Is it my imagination, or are you trying to avoid me?
Mr. Wolf, how's the view?
All right.
Look closer! Be quiet now. Can you see any better now?
Actually, no.
I can't imagine why not.
I'm on fire! Gangway! Look out!
He seems a little upset. Now we'd better start getting ready for the next go-around. Aha! The ladder again, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What have you done? Steady, steady. Oh, I'm not very good at this. Somebody help me. Oh, no, don't blow.
Right this way, ladies and gentlemen. See the fabulous Big Bad Wolf who is noted in story and legend.
He's noted for being a frightful windbag. And suffers constantly from lack of appetite.
Huh? All right, little train, the story is finished. It's time to come back now. Ring your bell once and come on down.
Well, I guess I have to leave for the time being. My, what a wonderful place Storyland is to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. Maybe I can come back again someday soon, but in the meantime, I'm very tired.
The little train really saved my job, right? So, now I'll hang on to my job and I'll probably wind up getting a raise. Well, see you later.